Hey guys, what's happening? Joe Von Grichten here, and I have my partner in crime, Hunter, the Pip Hunter Burkett, with me. Hunter, you want to say hello?
What is going on, guys? How's everybody doing?
Beautiful, beautiful. Boy, oh boy, man, this week has been fantastic. Actually, Hunter and I have been on a roll. We're going to share that with you in just a second. Before we do, if this is your first time here, thank you. Welcome for coming, or welcome to coming to our channel. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you get notified anytime we have a new video that comes up. We offer tons of great free content here, really breaking down the intricacies of the fundamentals of how we trade, the strategy, the broad strategy that we use, and then we show you a lot of our daily setups. So if that's something that interests you and you want to see more of that, then definitely hit the subscribe button. We also put out some other good stuff too. And then hit that bell so that way you won't miss any new videos that we have. Other than that, if you like the video, go ahead and pound that like button as well. Leave a comment that I subscribed in the comment section below. And if you have any questions about this video, or if you have something that you'd like us to do a video on, then please leave that in the comments. We'll do our best to create a video just to, give you, pay that value out to you and return that request with a video. So don't hesitate. There's no dumb questions here, guys. We want to help as many people as possible learn how to trade Forex. More importantly, this channel is created to help you start creating your journey to financial freedom. And really, at the end of the day, we built our company so that we help develop the emotional intelligence of our traders. Because what Hunter and I have found is, over the last few years of trading together, is that the strategies really, that's very little of what makes up your success trading Forex. It's actually what's between your ears that makes up about 90% of your trading success or more for some of you. And so we've really developed an academy that helps people develop that emotional intelligence while building their financial IQ as well, their financial intelligence as well. So really, really important. If you like that, you like what I'm saying, you're going to love what Hunter's going to share with you, because guys, we've been on a tear since last week on Monday, the 12th of last week. So roughly 7 to 8 trading days in Forex. We've crushed 22 trades. Our students that have traded with us on our live trading call have heard us call or say, these are 22 pairs that we're looking at, we're interested in taking trades in, that we've taken trades and they've smashed profit. All right. Look at, guys, I'm not guaranteeing your success. I'm not guaranteeing that you'll be able to do that either. All right. Because of legal purposes, which are ridiculous. However, I want to respect them, is that, what we've done is absolutely incredible. 22 wins, 0 losses in the last 7-8 trading days. And today, Hunter is going to show you some of the trades that we took and just build on what we've got here on our channel. So if you have questions, again, ask them in the comments. All right. Make sure if you're new to the channel, say I subscribe. We love that. We want to send you a special gift for some of those lucky few. And other than that, guys, I'm going to hand it over to Hunter. Hunter, you all ready to share your screen, brother?
I'm ready to go.
Right on, right on. Here he goes, guys. I'm telling you, get a pen and paper, get some sauce. Hold on to your seats, because I'm telling you, he's going to spread the sauce right now. And he's from Texas, man, so he knows how to go big. All right. So let's see it, Hunter. Don't disappoint, man. Don't disappoint.
So share my screen. Okay, so guys, this is pretty easy, pretty simple. Just like Joe said, guys, like what he was talking about is, about the mindset in Forex. It really is 90%. The strategy doesn't matter. Most all strategies work. There are some that are better than others, but it's just you got to have things in play. Your mindset, your trading plan, all those come first. Then the strategy comes. Okay. So if you don't have a trading plan, you're not disciplined with anything, you're not going to make it in this industry. You might as well stop now. Save yourself time and save yourself money. Okay. Another thing that I'm not saying that you can't be self-taught, but in this industry, it does help tremendously to have a mentor in your corner. Okay. Every successful if it's from athletes, entrepreneurs, big businessmen. They've all had mentors. They've always had someone that they can go to and reference things, ask questions and things like that, so they can, you know, dumb down the time of them going through pain and things like that they didn't have to go through to get the success that they want, right? So that's the reason why Joe and I created the Pippin and Dippin Academy, where you can come in here in our academy and get the mentorship, the one-on-ones, the live trading calls, the actual breakdown of why you're taking a trade, the actual breakdown of your trading plan, the actual breakdown of the pairs that fit your personality. We do all that, guys. Okay, so and the reason why we stress about it so much right now is because our time, we're giving away a lot of our time right now, and I know it's not going to be like that forever, but you know, this is the time to come catch the good one-on-one mentorship, the time with us trading and everything like that. So just wanted to put that out there. So as you can see the chart, this is CADJPY, guys. You can see that the reason why I have boxes here, okay? At once of last week, this was a peak formation high, okay? It set up after this peak formation low. It ran its, you know, it didn't run its full ADR, and then it reversed, right? You can see that there was another peak formation high here, ran its ADR, pulled back some, okay? Didn't run its full ADR, and then it dropped again. Okay, guys, this was a trend reset, okay? Because it never did end up breaking any highs, okay? It just formed another M pattern and kept dropping, okay? So in this instance, what we've seen for this week, we had a big drop off of Monday, okay? From here to all the way to the bottom of here is 325 pips. Let's just call that average, okay? I have right here to the right of me, I know you guys can't see it, but CADJPY, guys, moves 71 pips a day, okay? Yes, it did run a little further on its ADR run, okay? Normally you can count the cycles with your ADR. You can count a 3 to 5 rise or fall, 3 to 5 day rise or fall, right? So in this instance, we had a 1 day a drop, 2 days a drop, 3 days a drop. This day didn't beat this day, so it doesn't count, right? 4 days a drop, 4 days a drop from this peak formation high, and now we set up a reversal. We ran way past our ADR, what it was, okay? So what is it, 140? That's like two something, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 220 is the ADR, 3 times ADR for this pair. So in this, when I seen the big drop out of Monday, okay, I seen that it pulled back, and I seen it created the same level of a low here on Tuesday, okay? Now, we caught both of these trades both days, okay? And I want to tell you why. Okay, so now we can go to the 4 hour, and you can see that this was a 4 hour what? You guys have seen our shark fin video, okay? This is a 4 hour shark fin, okay? So I knew what 4 hour shark fins put out. What do they put out? 1 hour M or W patterns. Look at this pretty W pattern, okay? So as I've seen this price action, right, throughout the Tuesday, I go to the 15 minute and I catch me a precise entry, guys. I see that it was consolidating inside of Asian, right? We don't trade inside of Asian, okay? Consolidating. It formed my W pattern even on the 15-minute time frame. Once I got confirmation, right? There's other factors that we use for confirmation. In this instance of me showing you, okay, guys. So what I was waiting for is price to close above the 50 MA. It crossed the market baseline and the 50 on the TDI. That gave me confirmation that I could get in the trade. I had nice volume here, okay? I was looking for a reversal anyway. ADR's gone, 4 days of drop, okay? And there was a nice W pattern on the 1 hour time frame. So I got a precise entry, and I called this trade for myself and my students, and we were able to, I ended up scoring 66 pips off this pair, okay? That was yesterday. Now today, I want to show you always what I talk about, especially in our peak formation high video, peak formation low, peak formation high, is when you get a peak formation low like this, guys, and you get an inducement. Okay, you get an inducement, guys. What's your next move? You know, price is going to correct itself. It's not always going to just keep going up. It needs a correction, right? So what it did do? It pulled back, right? Gave you a pullback, and it gave you your next trade. Okay, so which it did give you your trade, which we take our entries off 15 minute. It did give us a trade here in London when London started to open up. Okay, we wasn't up during London, but when I seen that we got an inducement and then another correction, a retest of the yesterday's high, we got right into the trade again. Okay, here this morning during New York session. Okay, so once I seen it break and close above this high, we got into the trade. Okay, we rode this up for 40 pips, I believe. Okay, we could have rode it up for a lot more, but I teach my students not to be greedy in this market. You guys know what greedy will get you. It will get you nothing. It'll get you something for a short period of time, and then eventually you'll end up losing it. Okay, so stay disciplined when you're trading money, whatever it's geared to. Okay, so the reason why I'm showing this is because you knew in your mind, when you have a peak formation low set, you get the inducement, you get the pullback, you know your next trade. I knew that this trade was going to go up today. If it was going to give me my trade during the sessions I trade, I knew what the next move was. Okay, there's no reason for you to be trying and trade against the peak formation low. Okay, there's no reason for you to be trying to trade against a W pattern back towards it. There's no reason for it. If you missed the trade, you missed the trade. Okay, go look for a different pair and a different setup. Okay, I hope this is all making sense, because you guys know, me and Joe do trade market maker. This is market maker training. So remember, I'm gonna reiterate: W pattern, peak formation low. You got your ADRs done for a downward movement, and now you need another market maker cycle up. And you guys know what that is if you know what market maker is. If you don't, come join me and Joe in our academy, and we'll teach you everything you need to know to trade market maker. Okay, so W pattern, inducement, pullback, WV, another inducement. What do you think's happening here, guys? What do you think is going to happen here? We're going to get another pullback. Okay, remember, I teach my students, do not trade in Asian. I don't care if it sets up beautiful in Asian. Do not trade in this box. There's no need in it. There's a reason why this box is here, and there's a reason why the spreads get higher in here and everything. Okay, if you and I'll explain now. Like, guys, the spreads get higher in here. The trading is very minimal. It's nothing but consolidation, and you're just risking your account for nothing. Okay, trade where the banks are taking the market. Okay, and when they're taking the market is during the sessions that have the most momentum and the most volume. Okay, so you got your next move. Okay, now what do you see? We'll set up here. We're either going to get a sharp V pattern, or sharp V pattern just like that, or we're going to get a setup just like this. Just like that. Okay, on the 15-minute time frame, we'll get a setup like that on the 15-minute time frame. So normally what will happen is you'll have your RSI come all the way down, and it'll shark fin out on the hour. And what does 1 hour shark fins produce, guys? 4 hour shark fin, 1 hour MRW. 1 hour shark fin, 15-minute MRW. Okay, now do they all work out like that? Absolutely not. You need to do other things, put other things in play, like what I'm showing you, to understand why it's setting up there and why it's a good trade. Okay, in this case, you're trading with the market makers. Okay, you're trading with the trend, you're trading with the market makers, you're trading away from the peak formation low, what you want to do, guys. If anybody's been through Steve Morrow's training, he did say in one of his trainings that we heard from Joe and I heard from our mentor, is he had a girl in his class and she was sleeping in his class and she wasn't doing nothing to grow herself Forex, and he asked her why she was what she was doing. And what she picked up from that class is to trade away from the peak formation lows and peak formation highs, and now she's a multi-million-dollar trader. Okay, so if she was able to do that by sleeping in class, and you guys know and understand that peak formation lows and peak formation highs, when you establish those, then you understand where the market's going to go and when it's going to run out, right? So, and by understanding when it's going to run out, that's by counting your ADR or looking at your market maker cycle, right? Or counting the days that it's rose or dropped. Okay, and you typically it's going to be 3 to 5 days of rise or fall. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show. This is a beautiful setup. You can see that we had a peak formation low here, right down here, and yes, you can see that there was a big movement, 487 pips from that peak formation low to this high, right? But the real cycle was here, from here to here. We moved down and we trend reset it right here, and we kept moving up. Okay, so the real other peak formation low was here, and then 353 pips. USD CAD moves 86 pips a day on average. I'm not saying it does that every day, it does it on average. Okay, so with that being said, from here, from this low all the way to this high was 346. Okay, so you do the math, it's pretty close, a little bit over. It's sometimes, guys, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be a little bit over, it's going to be a little bit under, but when you understand the pattern, then you understand, okay, W pattern, boom, boom, inducement, V, inducement, V, inducement, M pattern, okay, inducement, A, okay, so it's different, W, V, V, M, and then M, A, W, okay? It's simple. Okay, so when I seen this on Tuesday, when I seen it forming this nice and guys, when you get a good reversal, you can see down here as well, when you know that it's a good reversal, typically it's going to be a multi-day, write this down, multi-day M or W pattern when you get these big movements like this. Okay, you can see here done the same thing, left leg, right leg, over 2 days, rise, left leg, right leg, inducement, okay, over 2 days. Okay, so when we seen this inducement, we did catch this trade just like I showed you on CADJPY. You can see that there on the 15-minute it was a beautiful M pattern. We'll go there. You can see also I failed to show you, this is a type 2 pattern, guys. You see how it came to the top of Asian, rejected, okay, came down, made a right leg, came to the top of Asian, rejected. Okay, once we seen that and we got confirmation like I showed you guys, cross the close below the 50 EMA, told me to go cross below the market baseline and the 50 on the TDI, and I was in the trade. Okay, we got our pullback entries, our discounted entries, and then we smoked the trade. Now I knew right then, I told my students, I said, okay, so we smoked this trade, you guys knows what's next, right? And they told me what was next. And some of the guys are brand new, and some of the guys are getting, they're pretty much halfway seasoned, and because they just started trading just a few months ago, right? Now, I didn't even really have to tell them that this trade was going to do that. They already knew, right? We didn't catch it during London. Okay, that was the trade to make right here. We didn't catch it during London, but we got the nice little pullback, and we knew where it was going. And we caught just a straightaway, beautiful, no drawdown trade. Because of what? We're trading in the right direction. We're not trying to be stubborn and trade against the trend, trade against the market makers, trade back towards the impact, right? We're trading with the market makers. Okay, so this was a flawless trade. So once I seen the pullback to the 50, we got a bearish engulfing. I know that there's no pattern here as far as M. It did throw an M pattern. The left leg, you can see, came up. Left leg was in Asian, came back down, went up even higher, made a right leg. You can see that was a funky looking M, and that was the trade. But it gave us a little pullback. It could have went straight away from here, right? And we probably would have missed it, depending on if it gave us what we wanted, which was this. It was able to give us a set during New York, and we reaped the benefits from it, as you can see. Okay, now these trades typically are when you catch the first level, like this was the first level of consolidation, right? You know, also market maker comes in 3 levels. Okay, this was the first level. This is the reason why I say never trade in Asian, because typically that's where the consolidation is. So level 1, okay, normally your level 1 is your biggest move, okay, going into level 2. Okay, so and also, guys, we took GJ, as you can see, as this is a popular pattern, as everybody can see, a nice inverted head and shoulders, right? But yes, it presented itself, it's beautiful, right? But it's not really on my list. I know pattern is king, but it doesn't interest me more than I know that this is a peak formation low, guys. I want to trade away from this, right? Because I know it's a peak formation low. I'm more interested in peak formation highs and lows than I am knowing that this is a head and shoulders pattern, inverse head and shoulders. Okay, so as we can see, we did not trade London Monday or Tuesday. GJ Monday or Tuesday. Just for some reasons of, we knew that this was dropping significantly. We knew that this was a peak formation high, right? And it had been dropping tremendous days. So we knew that this move during Tuesday was typically a false move. I'm not saying you couldn't make money in here, but this was nothing but a stop pump. Okay, collect more contracts, more orders, and then run the market the real way. Okay, so as you can see, but here on Monday was a real move. Okay, was a real move because it wasn't finished yet. Okay, so we had from here 1 day a drop, 2 days a drop, 3 days a drop, 4 days a drop, 5 days a drop. So if I had 5 days a drop and I didn't have what I wanted, I'm gonna run the market just a little bit more, stop some people out, and then run, right? Makes sense. Okay, so we don't get caught in that kind of stuff because I'm looking at it, I'm aware of it. I'm not saying that we don't lose trades, guys, but it's not often. Okay, we do win a lot of trades, as you can see, 22 wins, no losses. We're doing significantly well. But as you can see, when I seen this here, this low, okay, and then it created that next low Tuesday, you can start to see the momentum moves. You can see the divergence. Okay, now the reason why I was like, okay, guys, this has been dropping for 6 days. The ADR is way past due, right? On GJ, it moves 105 pips a day. Okay, so 3 times its ADR is like 320 pips, right? So it's moved 180 past it, right? So when I seen this set up, and then I seen this morning, I was like, okay, guys, we established a low, okay? Now from that low, we come up, we get into consolidation, and now we're seeing signs of these highs being broken, right? Now it did present itself as a not so much a pattern that I look for, but I understood that this was set up as a peak formation low. And I understood that on the 1 hour time frame it was a inverse head and shoulders, and also on the 4 hour you can see that big sharp fit. Okay. So now I go back to the 15-minute, and this is what the real trade was right here, guys. When it came out of London, and right here it gave me this peak and rejected off of it. When it closed above the 50, we could have got in during London and crushed it. Okay. But once I seen it move up, retested yesterday's high, give me another entry here. Okay. Bounced off the 50 on the TDI and gave me some momentum. You can see these candles getting, they're hefty, they're nice momentum. I was able to get in the market again with my students, and we were able to crush another 60 pips on this trade. Okay. So you can see the power in peak formation lows and peak formation highs. The reason why I show you the trades that we're taking, I'm not showing you results. We can show you results, but I don't see it necessary. I don't see it helping you. Me showing you results is just going to get you down a path where it's going to make you go down a path where you're going to start comparing. And when you comparing is a killer of dreams and goals and all that too as well. Okay. It does nothing for you. My mission is here to help you. So let's get you some mentorship, and let's get you the results. Right?
Heck yeah, man. Good stuff. So, hey, just to recap what Hunter just went through, two biggest things that you can take away from what he's saying is understand where the peak formations are, either they're a high or a low, and then understand when they are created that you can run 3 times the ADR approximately. It doesn't always run 3 times ADR. Sometimes it only runs half of it. Sometimes it runs a little less than half. Sometimes it runs more than a full 3 times ADR. All right. The big thing is to trade away from the highs or the lows and understand that they can run approximately 3 times the ADR, or as Hunter said, 3 to 5 days of rise and fall. So very, very good stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hunter, is there anything else you wanted to share? Or
well, yeah, just to piggyback on what you just said. So in this case, guys, what he's talking about is this is a new peak formation low set, right? So, and what he's trying to say is you can hold this trade. I'm an intraday trader, and I have a set of rules that I go by, right? And I go by them, and I don't deviate. But because I know that I can catch that next trade tomorrow, right? If it presents itself. Now, what he's saying is you can hold this trade for 2 days from the peak formation low. If you're able to catch the trade this early, you can hold this trade comfortably for 2 days. Okay. Now you don't want to be doing that when you get in your 3rd level, and your ADR starting to run out. You don't want to do that because you're gonna end up getting some massive profit, and you're just gonna give it right back. Okay. So
yep. Or
that was that.
That was good, man. That was good. Or you get into a little profit and it consolidates, and then it takes all your profit away. So make sure, guys, that you know where you're at, how many pips you are away from the peak formation highs or lows. They're easy to identify if you go to the 4-hour chart, like Hunter showed you, and then work your way down to the 1 hour and the 15-minute. All right, always a top-down analysis that will help you out. If you're using the TDI, look for those shark fins, guys. We have videos on that. Hunter's done great trainings. We've got all kinds of video training here. Some will be in the description, so check this out. If you are interested in our academy, so we have our academy. It's not like other academies. We give, like Hunter said, we give a lot of our time. So we actually do with our academy. We don't just give you access to free training or to our training videos. We actually have a group mentorship program, if you will, where we do 2 weekly live trainings where you can come and do Q&A. On Monday, it's usually we're talking about technical analysis or strategy. On Friday, we do a market review, or Hunter does a market review, and he'll answer any questions and answers you may have about trades that you maybe took this week or you didn't take, and he'll analyze them with you, so you can learn and grow, so you can learn how to fish, right? Instead of us just feeding you a fish, we'll teach you how to go catch them. So same concept here. We also trade live every single New York session, Monday through Friday. Every single Monday through Friday session. Now, That doesn't mean that we take trades every day. That doesn't mean that we call trades every day. That just means that we're on every day. So it's an opportunity for you to come and see how we trade, to ask questions if you're looking at a setup. So our program, our academy, is much different than a lot of the other academies out there. Most of them are, give us your money and we'll throw you a bunch of content and you figure out how to do it on your own. All right. Hunter and I do not want to do it. We're not in the business to do that and just leave you guys hanging. All right.
Yeah. And guys, if you're struggling, it's not that you're discouraged. It's not because of Forex that you're discouraged. You just don't have the right mentorship, and that's what you need. Yep. So you think on that.
Yeah. And so last thing, for those of you that are like, really, hey, look, at everything sounds great and you're interested, we also have our academy. When you go to our landing page, there's 3 options. So we have our academy, we have our VIP mastermind program, which is a 30-day program. You get everything in the academy, plus you get daily accountability, coaching. It's crazy, off the chain. There's so much value. It's ridiculously priced. You'll see it there. And then we also have our one-on-one coaching. So if you want to get rid of the noise, get rid of the madness, and you want us on a one-to-one basis, you can sign up and just have like 6 90-minute sessions, and it's just a flat fee. We give you 90 minutes, 6 90-minute sessions, getting you on your way to feeling confident about trading, whether you're new to trading or you're an experienced trader. We actually have somebody that's in our group right now. He's been a professional stockbroker for 35 years, just started trading in the Forex markets, and he came into our academy just recently. So look at, guys, we have all kinds of different traders in our academy right now, from very like complete newbies to very highly experienced traders. So with that, guys, that's enough rah-rah, enough pitching. Look at, if you're stuck, all right, if you're stuck, maybe you're new to trading, maybe you're stuck in your life right now, look at, we have solutions for you. That VIP mastermind is exactly for those of you that not only want to gain financial freedom through Forex, potentially, well, we also help develop your emotional IQ, which ultimately will increase your success rate trading Forex. So without further ado, and going down any further down the rabbit hole, Hunter, take us home, brother.
Yeah, guys, you heard him. You heard me. You've seen what we can do as far as the training. You see the trades that we can, help you catch. If you're ready to go, hit us up. If not, keep pipping and dipping.
All right, guys, take care. We'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye.